Hi, good morning, good evening, good night. So today we start um, with the emotional week of Libra. So I hope you can hear me, you can watch me. So I see everyone joining. So let's talk about the topic that the pyramid gave today, which is um, doubt and certainty. So let's start by trying to understand these two different concepts that, from the point of view of ourselves today, is from our point of view is duality. They are different concepts, but in the energy of Libra, we need to calibrate them to balance them. So our societies today are very related to certainty as of living, because what we usually try to do is to find the concrete, the specifics that we call to have certainty on something. Okay, so this probably started around late 15th century or the beginning of the 16th century, when the scientific method started. So this means that the science brought to our civilization the idea of having the truth of something, to be certain about something, something that you can prove, that you can experiment. So this kind of spread in our Western societies as a way of living. So the thing is that that in that time when the perception of reality was through science, science would say that if those things that are not certain, that doesn't have a precise answer, they would be stuff related to faith. So when we say, I don't know, God knows, or who knows, only God knows, those doubt concepts are related to the concept of doubt and faith. So this is why in our civilization we put the idea of doubt to the things that we cannot see. So what I want to say is what I want to say is that this was not something done by the science, it's something done by a society based on scientific ideas. Okay, so this society based on the scientific ideas created the concept of certainty on realities, like this must be like this, and they divided it into the imaginary faith of spirituality, like this is something we can doubt about. So we would say that this should be the opposite, but what really is happening is that the society is the one that created the idea of us of the certainty of the scientific experiment. But it would be the opposite, not really. So what I wanted to say like this is that in the origin, science was not created for the certainty. Science was created to explain the things, to try to figure out the things that religion had for certain. So science starts to investigate through doubt. The basis of science is doubt in everything. The answer is never correct. You always can figure something new. But the society around science has designed the creation, the belief. It has designed the belief that science has the answer. So this is why the science is based on doubt, but the society that was born from science believed that science is the certainty. Do you know? Do you realize about what I'm saying? I hope you do. So in the other hand, we have religion, and religion was born from philosophy. Philosophy was the ability to make questions, to question the universe. Why this is this? Why it should be like this? Why the universe is like that? So on. So it's based on the question. So the basement of religion is to question. But suddenly, when the religion became social, became politics, the religion created the questions into answers, and they created the idea of certainty that we call faith. So science and religion has gone through the same process. So let's begin with this. If both religion and science has begun by doubt, and then society made the doubt and religion and science into a certainty, both of them. So who is the one mistaken? Is science? Is religion? Who is it? Very clear. It's all of us. So, and why is this? Why society? Why us? Why the people is the problem? So now we go to the answer through that issue that maybe bothers you, which is biology. So the reason why is biology again is because certainty gives us security, helps us be safe. Because, for example, knowing that the sun will rise again every morning is something certain and something that makes us be secure. Because we know that the sun will rise every day, so we feel like quiet because, oh, okay, it will happen. So it's about survival. So this is why when society, when the governments, politicians, economy, religion, whoever is trying to control us, the first thing that they do is to create an enemy or to create something that scares us. Once that they do that, the rest is easy. So this happens because we are finite. Our bodies finite reality. We have spoken about this. So we have so finite that anything can kill us. Anything. We are so easy to kill that anything for so little that it could be that can scare us, the body says, I have to survive in security. So this is why the body, to feel secure, needs certainty. So this is why whatever happens around that makes us feel a little bit secure will become for us an absolute certainty. See? So picture yourself. Nobody feels fine when you don't have anything to relate to, when you have no idea what is your purpose, what are you doing, who you are, all the things that are insecure, that you don't know what is going to happen, makes you feel like terrible. So this is normal for all of us. And this is why doubt is kind of the worst thing that could happen to us. So this is why naturally in our lives, we usually want change, and we say, I want to change. But suddenly when change comes, brings also doubts and insecurity. And you say, why me? Why is happening to this to me? Why? So, doubts. So this is why we have to acknowledge certainty are not for the mind, not for the soul. Certainty are just for the body. Certainty are just the tool that biology needs to feel safe. So basically, when we go to the very beginning of science and the very beginning of religion, both of them will have the same beginning, which is a question. So this question will bring to another question, and to another one, and another one. And it doesn't matter how far you go, you will always find another question. So let's picture this. The certainty is like an anchor that I need to realize that I have achieved to arrive to that place. But then I have to keep going. Whoever attaches to a certainty never move forward. Stay still. A certainty becomes a belief. A certainty becomes a comfort zone. So certainties are good things, but just for this, to recognize that I have assimilated an answer. But once I have that answer, I cannot just stay with that answer. I have to keep trying to understand. I have to keep. So here comes the thought of, what do I do if doubt keep taking me like I don't know what to do, and the certainty keeps me straight in one spot. So how do I put them together? So the image that we may use for this is that each one of the doubts is like a grid in a network of different paths, different streams. And the joints of lines and streams, the joints of them, the nodes, are certainty. So each certainty node where the information is the truth. And then the path are the questions that brings you to that truth. But if I just close myself into just one certainty, I will miss many of the others. So what I have to do is to change my idea of doubt from insecurity to something that is helping me to seek for new answers, curiosity, trying to learn more. Doubt is the thing that helps you to be open, to learn much more things. Answer that is concrete and very certain will limit your capacity to open to learn different aspect of that truth. So the first thing that we have to do in order to change this is to transform the idea that we have of doubt and of doubt and uncertainty in our life. So one of the things that we have to do to change the concept of doubt, for example, is to recognize that doubt doesn't bring us insecurity. It brings us the possibility to open ourselves to see different possibilities. And in the other hand, certainty is not a very truth. Certainty is the assimilation, the process of learning, of integrating the answer of an experience. So it's not an absolute truth, it's just the answer of an experience. So now pay attention. Our life must be constantly living in between the certainty and the doubt. Basically, because without doubt, I cannot move forward, I cannot learn. And without certainty, I won't have any idea that I already learned that. The problem is to think that that the goal of our life is to have certainty. That's not the goal of life. The goal of life is to learn. And in order to learn, I need doubt. So today I wrote, my higher self wrote that certainty is the placebo of ignorance. So the reason why is the placebo of ignorance is because the people that doesn't make more questions, that doesn't go beyond, is basically the people that is taught to one certainty and says, I don't want to know anything else, this is good for me. This is why the goal of life is not certainty. So this is why also, beyond what I usually explain, I try not to give absolute answers. So I think that's all. So the vibration of today is Fa. So we change the initial letter. So Fa, the letter F, means the flux to flow. It means river. The statement for today is I am the spiritual flux. So the code for today is the physical pattern Ka. And it says, with consciousness recognizes that matter is just as sacred, for it's just is just as sacred as the heaven, for it's not under the sky, but floats in it. For the heaven, the ethereal, goes through it and constitutes it. For all matter, for all matter is energy, and all energy is vibration, and thus all is divine, and now knows that every object is an objective of itself. For the divine lays within realities united by a unique purpose. The K-Ka sound is that objective. It's the goal of finding the divine in the joy of the mundane. So, as always, thank you for everyone that is saying constantly to put like on the videos, because as you may see, we are not ads in the videos, because I don't want the ads to cut the information. So as many likes you put, the best, because it will spread to another people. And also, for sure, there is a lot of people that are not able to put like right now because we are live, so maybe later. So let's go to the alignment. Oh, before, sorry for the English people, I was just speaking in Portuguese for this Portuguese people. Just that. I was just saying that I'm saying this to the Portuguese people mostly, because I know that there is a lot of people that doesn't speak Spanish or English, but they make the effort of speaking, of hearing it, even if they speak Portuguese and understand only Portuguese. But of course that I don't know if there's any other language that that can follow all of this, like Italian, French, that maybe you know the languages, but for sure you're not following in Spanish without understanding Spanish or English. So I think that there's no need to explain it in other languages, because for sure you understand English or Spanish, otherwise you're not following this. Sit comfortable. Start to stretch the body. Yawn. I let the weight of my body fall down. Focus only in my breathing. I perceive the air coming inside my body. I feel how it moves through it. I start to feel how the air moves like wind within my body, with the energy of my body that creates it. I feel the movement of all the colors, the warm energy, the cold energy, all around and through my body. Pay attention to it. Perceive the vital energy, my soul, expanding throughout the body. I perceive, feel, or imagine the colors and shapes of my soul. I become aware of this beautiful being that creates my body and that moves through it, flow everywhere. I recognize that in this soul I can find all my emotions, everything that I feel. I take a deep breath, inspiring the energy of my soul. And I put my hands facing the sky at the height of my heart. I recognize that in the next days I will be doing everything as possible to balance all those things that are dissolved throughout my soul. I perceive the light of the sun, the I am, coming to my head, enlightening my crown with a beautiful violet color. I perceive how this light in my head divides in two rays that goes towards my hands. In one of them, I feel doubt, In the other one, I find certainty. I recognize all the doubts that I had in my life. I acknowledge that even now I am having some doubts. And also, I acknowledge that I will always have doubts until the moment I die. I recognize that doubts are a part of me, but they are not something that limit me. They are something that help me know myself better. I recognize, on the other hand, that I have lived my life throughout certainties, and also acknowledge that some of those certainties are the ones that are keeping me back, not allowing me to move forward. I become aware that these certainties are anchors of my beliefs, thoughts, feelings, and actions. So I set the intention to make these two tools as something useful for me in my life. I recognize that doubts can make me feel lost in my life, and my certainties can stop my process of evolution. But I also must acknowledge that my doubts are the ones that help me evolve, and my certainties are the ones that tells me what have I become. My doubts are the questions. My certainties are the answers. I bring my hands to my heart, unifying these two concepts by expressing the vibration. I am the spiritual flux. I am the spiritual flux. I am the spiritual flux. take a deep breath and softly I start to bring this awareness through the body by caressing, stretching, and yawning. And I come back here and now, opening my eyes. So, thank you for being there, and as always, I meet you tomorrow at the same time for the high. Drink a lot of water and rest. Bye.